Oh, what's going on, guys? Hope you guys doing okay. Yeah, this is the first live stream in, gosh, what is that? 8 months. Hey, Blake, I see you in the building. What's going on, sir? How you doing? Thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining us, joining me as well. Well, if you haven't, heard from, let me bring this down here. Let me bring that down. If you're not aware, you can see I'm a bit rusty. My name is Marcello Arcele, and I provide recycling and waste services for businesses right here in Metro Atlanta. So work with companies like logistical, manufacturing, construction, and my focus is anywhere between senior level to C-level, C-suite decision makers. So if that's you, or you know someone that I could be of assistance, please have them reach out to me directly. My number is 678-683-9136. Now, all opinions are solely my own and do not reflect the opinions of my waste company provider. So the reason I bring that up is because I work for the second largest waste company in the nation. And you can see that in my profile. So thank you very much for anyone that's coming through. Martha, thank you very much for joining me here. That's pretty cool. I thank you for coming through. Now, if anybody, I'm not going to be long here, but if anybody wants to join me, you're more than welcome to give me a ring. That's my number. Oh, look at that. Oliver, what's going on, baby? Happy birthday. Yeah, you're more than welcome to give me a ring. You could just dial in. I got the little phony right here, so it dials right in. I got too much gadgets over here. So I got the Rode. I just dial you right in. You'll be in the business. So yeah, you could definitely enjoy me there. So thank you very much for coming through. Hey, Coffee with Cello. We used to have it. It's been a while. So welcome back. So I appreciate that. And if you guys don't know today's date, there you go. June 21st. So thank you very much for everybody that's coming through. You hear that? Coming through. Thank you very much. Ken is in the building. I appreciate that. Look at my dude is in the building. Thank you very much for that. That's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of support I love. I appreciate that. Now, one thing I want to let you know, it's been a while since I've done LinkedIn Lives, and no particular reason for that matter. Just that, I don't know. It's just that, I'm not up to it. It's almost like some of you guys probably, and ladies, probably understand that it's almost like going to the gym. I'm not really up to going to the gym. I'll go again next week, and next week comes and goes, and you don't get around to do it. So it's like, and I've been listening to my dude, Oliver. I don't know. Yeah, I think Martha has the pronunciation down packed. I'm just teasing. But yeah, he's going live like 1 o'clock in the morning. And, if people that are a beast, you're more than welcome to join and follow Oliver. He goes live quite often midnight. So it's like the midnight storm, if you guys know about that. So yeah, so I'm thinking about doing the lives again, but really more of a structure. I'll do the lives like the videos. But now that I've noticed that the audio has really taken off quite a bit, that's something I'm considering to do as well. So I could actually, if it is a specific topic, like in the past, I did a series with a couple of lovely ladies called Let's Talk Trash, which we did on a weekly basis, and we covered waste and recycling specific topics. So let me know if put that in the comments if that's something that you are interested in learning more about. Waste and recycling topics. Let me know. I'll be more than happy to share that as well. If there's any specific topic you're interested in, hey, I'm open. I love to broaden my horizon. So if you want to collaborate on specific topics and either don't have the setup or whatever, let me know. I love to collaborate, because even though my 9 to 5 is waste and recycling, I love the LinkedIn platform. I like the ability to network with others and finding ways to help others, because at the end of the day, that's what we have. It's all about finding ways to help someone other than yourself. And yeah, you'll notice I'm in many rooms that are topics that you would think, why is Marcello in a Bitcoin room? Why is Marcello in an architectural room? Why not? Let me learn a little bit about that industry. Let me learn their point of views. And quite frankly, some of the behaviors or approaches I got adapted in my lifestyle. So yeah, so I see here. Oh, look at that, Brittany. Thank you very much for joining me. I appreciate that. And Brittany, as the title says, this is my first live LinkedIn Live video for, gosh, over 8 months. So Oh, thank you very much for that. And thank you very much, Martha, for letting me know my setup is nice. I appreciate that. And thank you very much, Florence. I'm glad you mentioned that the audio is fun. Olive way. Okay, I think I'm getting it pretty good. Cello mellow. That'll work for me. You know. Actually, I put a H in my name because I want people to pronounce it correctly, phonetically, obviously. So let's see who else we have here. Blake Muir, thank you very much for coming through. I appreciate the support. You are outstanding. I appreciate that. And thank you, Florence. Thank you very much for welcoming me back. I'm trying to see. I use a software called Ecamm on the Mac. And I was trying to see if I could actually bring up the comments, but it looks like on the comments, you can't bring them up on LinkedIn. It's only yep, there you go. It's only Facebook and the other ones. Gary V. VA. Thank you. I appreciate that. And look at that. Ken Dunner. Thank you very much for the love. Mr. DQ today. You know what? Let me tell you what happened. Okay. And mind you, I'm not going to bore you guys. I'll be brief. I just wanted to jump on and, probably get my feet wet, so to speak. Right. So this is how it works. I had an interview with I was looking at a different position within our organization. And I was like, obviously I have to dress up for the interview. And ironically, the person that was interviewing me, I thought it was interesting. Mind you, if you see the video, you see the video. But he says to me, well, thank you very much for dressing up for the interview. And I'm listening to him say that. I'm thinking, gosh, how many people go to interviews and don't dress up? And when I mean dress up, this is relative. I mean, remember back in the day that you used to put a tie on? Remember those days, right? So the least I could do, and if anything, is only being respectful, right? You are applying for the job. And outside of what you say out of your mouth, you want to present yourself properly. So it was interesting. Let's say the least. When the gentleman said, "Well, thank you very much for dressing up." Thank you. You're welcome. So, given that said, now my point was, given that I dressed up, then I'm at home, aka the studio, right? I was working, and I was like, well, gosh, I haven't done a live in a while. I'm seeing my dude Oliver, right? Doing, I know I'm killing it most likely, doing his audios for a while. And I was like, you know what? I'm interested. Let me do this. And literally, look what I did. I dusted off the equipment. I was like, all right, let me get this dust off. Take the dust off the camera. Literally, that's what I end up doing. So because it's like, I have a setup here. This is my desk, and I do work here. But so I was like, all right, let me get back on it. So I appreciate you guys, your support, and hey, it means a lot. So thank you very much for that. So, so what I'm considering to do is more sustainability, and I do a lot of this. It'll make it easier. I'm sorry, I'm babbling. Weekly, I publish a newsletter called Sustainability Solutions. So in that publication, I guess what I could do is I could publish an article, which I have already done in the past, and I've done several already. So I could literally go back maybe several weeks and start using those as content, and I could discuss that. It doesn't have to be a belaboring process. It could be anywhere between a 15 to maybe 20-minute discussion. And if anyone wants to come on board and join me, share their pains, share their struggles, share their challenges, or maybe their advice. Or better yet, as a consumer or even a business, if you're watching this and you're having issues either at your home or your business, if you're like, oh, gosh, I just can't get this done, or I wish I could recycle these. And this is like a remote control. And this one this controls this little thingy back here, this vertical TV thingy. If you want to recycle those, you just can't recycle the plastic. You need to actually recycle the components. And then because some of these remotes have, what's that thing called again? Precious metals. So it has to be managed properly. And quite frankly, if you have enough of those, you could probably earn a pretty penny because you could get money back from that. I say that because I have a client in Covington, Georgia, that I had a conversation with them 2 weeks ago. And they asked me, well, Marcello, I know that you'll be handling our waste and recycling, but I need your help with our wastewater. Okay, good. And they say to me, well, we want to know what's the percentage that you'll be able to recapture the gold and glass in the water. Interesting, right, guys? You never think about, wastewater and what's in it. And sometimes, even though it's wastewater, there's some gold literally in that waste. So I'm working with them to be able to recapture the gold, and we're talking about micro fragments, but enough of those micro fragments could be a pretty penny, to say the least. So to wrap up that point, if you have any challenges personally and or professionally, come on board. If you have experiences, or good or bad, let's have a discussion. But what I'll start with is going through some of the articles that I've written in the past on my newsletter called Sustainability Solutions, and then go from there, and just keep it in the sector that I'm in, mainly because I've noticed folks that are top voices, and I'm in the sustainability industry, which is quite niche. Not that many people do lives or do much on this topic on this platform, either LinkedIn or even YouTube. Most of the stuff is prepackaged through large organizations or pre-made videos, not someone that can have a conversation. And this is why I say in the beginning of the video, all opinions are solely my own. So, needless to say, I'm not gonna say anything that's incorrect, but you get my point. Because at the end of the day, I haven't gone through any media training through my organization. So needless to say, my, I guess, position is not exactly in line with the company's views. Does that make sense? I'm sure some of you corporate folks understand where I'm coming from. Okay. So let's see here. Oliver says the water consumption of any material is enormous, millions of gallons. Correct. Yeah. Ms. Bryant, thank you very much for saying you. It refreshed my memory on that. Oh, and Benita, hello again. Thank you very much for joining me. You are a lovely lady. Thank you very much for that. And then Martha says, thank you very much for, she's glad to hear and hear me. Thank you. I appreciate that. And now also Martha said, I had no idea people dress up for interview. Yeah. Mess. Yeah, people do still dress up for interviews. I think that's the appropriate thing to do. It couldn't hurt, right? If anything, it sets you apart from someone else. It just makes sense. And when I did the live, we jumped on Teams. I did this. So I'm like this. Hi, good afternoon. How are you? Oh, good morning in this case. Yes, I'm here today to interview for the job. Bling, bling. So I need to say, come on now. Let's not get it twisted. They didn't get the up nose camera. They got the straight up. So obviously that's one thing that allowed me to be memorable. All right. So Brittany, thank you very much for joining me here. Now I'm curious if you guys seen some of my content in the past. Let me know if you like more of that. What I encourage you to do is when you go to my profile, click on my YouTube channel. If you haven't done already, please subscribe and see some of the old content that I posted there so you can get an idea of what I do. So, because some of you guys that are watching me on the replay might be thinking, who the heck is this person? I know that I'm following this guy, and this guy has over 20,000 followers and whatever, how many connections, but we don't really talk. What's this guy's about? Click on my YouTube channel. You'll see what I've talked about there. Also view some of my posts in the past. And if it's in line, please comment. And I'd love to provide some stuff that you find interesting as well. So again, my name is Marcello Arcele. I provide recycling and waste services for businesses in this area. My area of focus is construction, industrial, logistical, manufacturing organizations here in Metro Atlanta. I typically speak to senior level executives and also C-suite individuals. Those are the individuals I typically have conversations with pertaining to their solutions and how we can determine if we could be a good fit. So if that sounds like you, please reach out to me directly. My number is 678-683-9136. And if you know someone that could be of service, please have them contact me directly. So I want to thank everyone that's joined me. I see that I've been here for 15 minutes. I think that's a good amount of time for yapping by myself. I don't want to put you guys to sleep, obviously. So, I want to thank you guys for joining me. That it means a ton. Let me see. I see that my video got stuck on live. So let me see here. Yeah, I'm good to go. So 15 minutes. I think that's a good amount of time for me to be yapping. Now, if you have any questions, please reach out to me directly. Bernita, as I mentioned, I'll follow up with you on the details you need for your municipality for South Fulton. I already sent an email to my contact, and I'm waiting to hear back from her. So she'll let me know. Oh, look at that. I got the answer for you. The answer is Waste Pro, Benita. It says here, Waste Pro was awarded the exclusive residential trash service, and commercial and industrial is still open market. So meaning like for me that I deal with commercial and industrial, I still could provide that service. But Waste Pro is the company that is providing the waste services for the residents in South Fulton. So I hope that could be of service. I'll see if I'll follow up with her and ask if she has a contact, and I'll share that with you. So again, Benita, thank you very much for joining me. Let me get back to my video. Now, everyone here, thank you. I appreciate it. It's been a while, and thank you very much for your support. You guys are fantastic. Love everything you guys done here, and look forward to providing some content around sustainability. You take care, guys. Let me put my music on here so we can get have a nice little outro, right? Because it makes it nice when you have the nice music going. You guys be good. Take care.